Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. Crypto Twitter has been swamped by the rumor that SEC Chairman Gary Gensler is resigning. Many in the cryptocurrency industry are scratching their heads after U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission's (SEC) seemingly irrational decision to appeal in the Ripple case, which has been the subject of much speculation. A reporter for CoinDesk explains the confusing backstory, and Mr. Cuber, a prominent member of the cryptocurrency community, talks about the verdict's repercussions. Despite the ongoing legal fights, monthly XRP sales have climbed considerably. What does this mean for XRP, though? And how does it measure up against the tumultuous past of cryptocurrency? Claims that both crypto lawyers and enthusiasts are questioning the SEC's choice to appeal the Ripple case. The already hazy legal picture surrounding Ripple as a cryptocurrency has been further muddied by this move. Some crypto attorneys have even gone so far as to suggest the ruling itself is illogical. The market was relieved by Mr. Hubert Shipton's additional comments that the court's ruling had a silver lining despite the contested appeal excerpt not being ruled to security. Despite the lack of clarity in the law, Ripple has kept up its supplementary sales. Compared to the average monthly sales volume of 200 million additional P in the previous year, the company has surprised everyone by selling 2.22 billion XRP since the beginning of 2023. Before this year, Mr. Huber calmed the fears of extra backers who thought someone else was buying up all the extra XRP continues to outperform the market despite the extremely high volume of yard sales. If we rewind to 2017, we'll see that XRP holders experienced a wild ride of extreme highs and lows. Next, the implementation of Ripple's escrow feature, XRP's price skyrocketed by 400% before plummeting by 60% the next day. As 2017 came to a close, this was just the beginning of a series of swings and volatility that had investors on edge. Successful XRP traders saw profits of over 1,200% on their investments. However, given the extreme volatility of the market, preparation for preserving capital through the storm was crucial. Short-term investors would have been the only ones to profit. Most traders ignore the strategy altogether. Since Judge Torres's ruling, XRP's value has been on the rise, establishing it as one of the four most important virtual currencies in the world. Analysts are worried that the recent upswing might not be sustainable. Indicators of market sentiment are flashing red, suggesting that XRP faces challenging times ahead. Charles Gasparino's New York Post editorial has caused an outcry among Bitcoin enthusiasts and its most vocal defenders. Gasparini has no doubts about Lisa Torres's assessment of XRP and Ripple Labs, the company behind the cryptocurrency. The ruling in the SEC's action against Ripple is important to the argument he makes in his article. XRP is a security and hence subject to oversight by the SEC. Although XRP is considered a security by some, Ripple insists that it is a currency in its own right. Judge Torres sided with the sexes and found that XRP is not a security, putting an end to the dispute. Second Crypto Law's founder and attorney John Deaton, who was pleased with the ruling made by Judge Torres, took to Twitter to discuss his legal battles with the SEC over the agency's treatment of cryptocurrencies in general and XRP. In particular, Deaton criticized the tripleism and echo chamber politics permeating the cases and the SEC's uneven treatment of different types of cryptocurrencies. Despite objections claiming the judgment is contrary to the policy reasons underlying the 1934 Securities Act, Deaton claims that the sexy approach to cryptocurrency regulation has been inconsistent. He cites the fact that Ethereum, another major cryptocurrency, has been given a regulatory free pass in the past, while XRP has been subjected to intensive scrutiny. Deaton was effusive in his appreciation of the judge, arguing that she had reached the correct judgment. He extols the judge's credentials, saying that the SEC would have to do more than just look to overturn her verdict on appeal. James J. Murphy, an attorney and a graduate and founder of MIT, responded to Guest Marino's article on Twitter by condemning the writer for bringing unfounded claims about Judge Torres. He agreed with the judge's finding and argued that Auguste Marino had missed an essential distinction between stocks and cryptocurrency tokens. Many participants in the Bitcoin market do so in the pursuit of financial independence. In terms of the number of tokens one would need to become a billionaire, the gap between XRP and Bitcoin is vast. Investors who wish to become billionaires through extra study should be aware that doing so calls for a large financial commitment. Tokens are priced lower than Bitcoin by industry experts, allowing investors to acquire more tokens for the same dollar amount. It's possible that would-be multimillionaires who want to invest in XRP can acquire a considerable amount of tokens at today's prices, making millionaire status a more realistic objective than it was a year ago when Bitcoin's value was lower. However, the same outcome may need a larger initial Bitcoin investment. However, as with any cryptocurrency investment, there are risks involved because cryptocurrency markets are notoriously volatile and subject to regular price changes. Before investing in any cryptocurrency, investors need to exercise caution and conduct their homework before making any moves. Another crucial factor is the investor's comfort level with risk and their investment goals. One investor's greatest bet at long-term wealth may not be another's. Successful Bitcoin market management necessitates a combination of long-term planning and portfolio diversification. Last week, Judge Annalisa Torres ruled in favor of Ripple and XRP, and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, announced its intention to appeal the ruling. Perhaps you recall last week's ruling by Judge Torres that a sizable number of extra sales for Ripples throughout the years do not constitute investment contracts. SEC's most recent claim is that this ruling will make it easier for defendants in similar cases to win their cases. To persuade the SEC to discontinue its action against Terraform Labs and Duchuan, creator of the imploding Terra blockchain, Hope, their legal counsel, recently cited the recent success of Ripple and Extracts against the SEC time of first publication, according to a tweet posted earlier today by James K. Fallon, a defense attorney and former federal prosecutor representing one of the defendants looking to utilize Tor's judgment as a weapon against the securities regulator, Lloyd Check is apparently considering a review of the historic XRP coin. In a complaint filed in February in Manhattan's federal court by Duke, co-founder of Terraform Labs, the SEC accused Quan of fraud and other violations of law. The SEC has requested that Judge Quan not base his ruling on the Ripple case. Since the Torres ruling adds unjustified requirements to establishing whether an asset is a security, the government has stated that it will appeal the case. In addition, the Sixth's legal team argued that the verdict couldn't be squared with these fundamental principles of securities law. John Deaton, one of the XRP community's most renowned legal defenders, did not hold back when asked about the SEC's potential court case against additional peace designation as a non-security, which was discussed on social media today. Dean predicted that the SEC would be unsuccessful on appeal. Today, there has been talk of an SEC appeal to the U.S. Court of Appeals after the agency presented documents describing its case against Ripple v., which was just resolved. In this paper, the Sixth states that it is debating whether or not to suggest that the Sixth seek further review. This paper is relevant to the ongoing litigation between the SEC and Duchuan, a former co-founder of Terraform Labs. It's all over today. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.